Welcome to the group that nobody wants to be a part of, but I'm really glad that you found us. And I'm going to go over the one thing that we tend to overlook as bereaved siblings, but I want to give you a little context around it first. My name is Jason Wendroff-Ronicki. I am a yoga instructor, I'm an energy healer, I'm a healthy lifestyle educator and essential oil specialist with a master's degree in psychology. In 1998, I lost my sister Lauren to a car accident. Back then, I felt alone. I didn't feel like there was anybody that I could talk to about my grief. In fact, I felt that my grief was invalidated. I needed to be strong to support my parents, and I neglected myself in the whole process. So what I decided to do is I decided to jump deeper into my yoga practice, my meditation, my personal development. And over the course of the last 20 years, I've developed some rituals and strategies that really help me manage my grief in a very effective way. It's so that I can thrive even while I'm dealing with my grief. My grief never actually goes away, but I learn to manage it in a way that pushes me forward, that gets me to learn and grow. And even to this day, 24 years later, I'm continuously learning to grow and expand. So let me give you the one thing that we tend to overlook as bereaved siblings. That's our physiology, our body. We don't connect usually our body with our grief. And in fact, I'm going to go over a quick little strategy in a moment so that you can learn to manage your emotions by changing your physiology, changing the way you hold yourself, changing the way you move through space. And this is a practice that needs to be practiced every day. What we do every day, consistency is the key to helping getting a better handle on our grief. It would be like saying, hey, I want to be healthier and I ate a salad, so why am I not losing weight? No, you need to do things consistently in order to get consistent results. So the technique I'm going to show you is a really great way of changing your physiology. So let's get going, and I'll just so that we can make it really happen. So I want you to stand up, and if you're not in a place to stand up, you can pause the video and definitely come back to it later, because I want you to have this visceral, this body experience of what we're about to do. So I want you to kind of stand up, give your body a little shake out your hands, shake out your legs, right? I want you to bend the knees, give yourself a little jump, and let your feet land firmly on the floor. Now, if you have some physical injuries or you're dealing with things and you can only do this seated, then feel free to do this from a seated position, because you'll get the same effect. So what I want you to do is stand up nice and tall, drop your shoulders down the back, and close your eyes. I want you to take a couple of deep breaths and take a moment to scan your body. Let the breath start to slow down. Take a couple of deep inhales, a couple of deep exhales. And I just want you to observe, where are you right now? See if you can even slow down the breath a little bit more. And then I'm going to call out, with your eyes closed, I'm going to call out a couple of emotions, and I want you to notice how they get expressed in the body. Good. So when you're ready, and I want you to make the first movement that comes into your body, and then we're going to exaggerate it. So the first emotion is fear. And then I want you to feel the physicality of it and then exaggerate your fear a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. Feel that fear in your physical body. Good. And then I want you to relax and release it. Come to stand up nice and tall. Just wipe that emotion from your mind. And then we're going to do another emotion. I want you to feel sadness. So let the body represent sadness. And then once it's there, exaggerate it. And exaggerate it a little bit more. And exaggerate it a little bit more. Good. And then release. Close your eyes. We'll come back to the breath. If your eyes are open, then just bring them back closed. We're going to do one more negative emotion and then we'll do a couple of positive ones, just so that you can feel the difference. And then the next emotion is anger. And then exaggerate it. Notice where you feel that stress and tension in the body. Exaggerate it a little bit more. And then a little bit more. Good. And then release. I want you just to take a notice of how your body feels right now in your physiology. And then when you're ready, we're going to do 3 positive emotions. So the first emotion is surprise. And then exaggerate it. And exaggerate it a little more. And then release. Good. Return back to that breath. And then let's do happiness. And then exaggerate that happiness a little more. And a little bit more. One more time. And then release. Good. We are going to do one more. The emotion of peace. And peace may be subtle, right? Maybe it's harder for you to access those positive emotions. Let go of the judgment, because I'm going to show you how we can quickly move into a peak state in our physiology. So just exaggerate the peace a little bit more and a little bit more. Good. And then release. Keep the eyes closed. And notice how that peace feels in your body. Good. Good. And then when you're ready, crack open your eyes. And notice many of the negative emotions you kind of tend to round in, right? The shoulders come forward. The back tends to round. The positive emotions, the chest opens up. The arms open up. So I am going to show you, because when we're in grief, a lot of times we move towards those negative emotions. And I'm going to show you a quick little strategy to get you right out of those emotions. It's called the horror breath. And we're going to use our breath and our body. So I want you to take your hand onto your belly, but make sure it's between your belly button and the lower part of your rib cage, because that's the part we're going to want to use, right? And I want you to take a deep breath in through the nose and then exhale with a ha sound. Ha! Right? Now I want you to relax your throat. So don't go ha, go ha, so that you're pulling the diaphragm up in towards the rib cage. Deep breath in. Ha! Good. And then I want you to do it twice. Deep breath in. Ha! Ha! Good. Try it again. Deep breath in 2 times. Ha! Ha! Good. Now let's try 3. Ha! 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 Good. One more time with 3. Ha! 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 Now, this is something that requires practice. If you're feeling strain in the throat, you're probably constricting. So just give yourself a little yawn, like, so you can, just let the energy out. Now let's add the body to it. So I want you to take your hands up on your head, over your head, and then you're going to just start tapping your heels. Right? If you want, and if you're good in your knees and your hips, right, you can start jumping a little bit, right? Either heel taps, right? Or you can add a little jump. And every time the heels tap, you're going to go, ha, 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 ha. Good. Ha, speed it up a little. Ha, 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 ha. 10, 9, ha, 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 ha. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Just bring the hands down by your sides. Close the eyes. And I just want you to now notice your physiology. Notice how it feels different. When you move your muscles, you can change your mood. Okay, and when you're ready, crack open your eyes. And if you notice in the email I sent you, there are 3 different links. One link is to join my Facebook page, where I'm going to be offering all kinds of tips and tricks like this. The second link is for our peer-supported Zoom groups that happen every week. And then the third link is a link to my classes and my programs that I have available for you that will be continuously changing and and expanding as we move forward together within this bereaved sibling community. So I hope you found this helpful. Feel free to reach out to me with any questions or comments or concerns, or if you want to work together, please click the link to my programs and you can see what's available. All right, have a wonderful day and continue to work on your physiology. So if you're ever feeling in a negative emotional state, get up, move around, put a song on, do a 10-minute dance break, and change your body, change your mood. That's what I've got for you, and I'll see you in the groups.